How easy and how convenient is it for us to blame everything and everybody for the things that we have going on in our lives? There is a such thing as you being a positive and a great person with the best of intentions towards everybody, and shit is rough and you just can't get a break. But most of you are waking up every day looking for pain, dysfunction, drama, unemployment, being broke, struggling, dropping every excuse in the book about your childhood and the problems and dysfunction that you grew up in that's stopping you from becoming successful. Stop being a lazy person that's full of excuses, sitting around on the pity potty, coming up with every excuse in the world as to why you ain't winning. You are the reason you're not winning. You keep messing with negative, evil, and dysfunctional people and expecting positive results. It's time you get off the pity potty, stop complaining about being out of shape when you never go to the gym. You are the reason you look the way you look. You are the reason you're unemployed. You are the reason why your surroundings are so dysfunctional and negative.
Part of the reason why I want you to wake up and engage the executive center of your brain, your prefrontal cortex, and be deliberate about what you're thinking is that by doing that, we are reprogramming your default network. We are telling the default network in your brain, the fabric and filter system in your brain, what you care about and what we want help spotting opportunities around. You know how there are moments in your life where you feel like you're in a state of flow and you notice these magical coincidences and you spot all kinds of interesting connections and things just seem to happen. Part of the reason why that happens or the law of attraction works is because by getting deliberate about what you're thinking about and about what you care about, you are priming your mind to be programmed to see connections and opportunities. Visualization, the law of attraction, it's not just some woo-woo garbage. There's hard science that explains why it works, and it has to do with your default mode in your brain and how when you get deliberate and you engage the executive center in your brain, your prefrontal cortex, you train your brain to help you spot opportunities.
A why is an origin story. It's why we get out of bed in the morning, and it's why people care. It's this deep-seated purpose, cause, or belief. It's a spark inside of us. Inspiration is this little thing that burns inside of us, sometimes brighter, sometimes dimmer, but it's always there. And it's where we go to for that internal strength. And it's fueled by our idealism, and it's fueled by the love of our friends and our colleagues and our coworkers and our family. That's what keeps that spirit alive. Positivity is like looking at the world and saying everything's good. But the world is difficult right now. But optimism is about being in a dark tunnel and seeing the light. And you're not focused on the tunnel, you're focused on the light. Optimism is not the denial of the current state. It's the belief that if we keep moving, we will hit the light. I don't know how far away that light is, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get there, but I know 100% that if we keep moving towards it, we will hit it.
We are being raised in a generation of people that come up with every excuse in the book as to why they are not winning. Excuses sound best to the people that's making them up. You got every excuse in the world. That's why ain't nothing changed and nothing will change. Because you have convinced yourself that everything is wrong, everything is negative, and nothing will change. And guess what? It won't change. Change your mind and it will change your life. Change, if nothing around you changes, change the things that are around you. It's all in the mind. Change your mind and it will change your life. You just have to wake up. You just have to break that negative spirit. You have to break through all of that shit that you're carrying.
The first thing I want you to take away from today is this: you will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. You will learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about relationships, you'll learn about life and principles, and it'll build your character. If you didn't go what you've gone through, you wouldn't be who you are today. You may have arms and legs, but unless you know three things: number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those three questions, you're more disabled than I.
You have to start just by telling yourself that you love yourself, telling yourself you love yourself over and over and over. Look in the mirror and say you love yourself. But the reality is, if you really want to have self-worth, if you want to have self-respect, if you want to value yourself, you have to earn it. You have to do something that you value.
Yes.
You have to do something that makes you feel like you have worth.
Yes.
And one of the things, instantaneously, dude, instantaneously, if you can get yourself to follow through on something that you value but is hard, you will instantly feel that sense of like, whoa. So every day I start with basically three things that I do not want to do, and just in doing them, they make me feel good about myself. Number one, I get out of bed in 10 minutes or less. Number two, I work out. I do not enjoy working out in any way, shape, or form, but I do it. And then number three, I take a cold shower. The cold shower by far is the one that messes with me the most.
Yeah.
And it's actually the one, it's number two in my consistency. I'm deadly consistent on 10 minutes or less. I'm probably 95% consistent on the cold shower. And then working out is actually the one I'm least consistent. But doing those things like actually gives me self-worth. Nothing, it's not the success, it's not the money. Those things can't touch self-worth, man.
You feel sorry for yourself. That's the problem. Even when positive people are trying to give you all this good energy, you have tricked your mind to turn every positive thing that they say into something negative. Every time they say anything to try and motivate you and inspire you, you turn every positive thought, every positive intention, everything that they trying to boost your spirits up, you flip it, shake it, manipulate it, and you are so determined to be negative and miserable. It's unbelievable.
But you're going to practice grabbing your attention and being deliberate and setting your day up to go in the direction you want it to go in. And something's going to surprise you when you do that. You're going to be training your mind to help you make your day go in the direction that you want it to go. And you're going to start noticing all kinds of connections and magical things that happen. I know it sounds really weird, but it's true. This is the beauty of what happens when you get deliberate about what you want to see in the world, you get deliberate about what you want to say to yourself, and as always, continue to spot those limiting beliefs when they rise up today. And the second you see yourself saying, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, why did I say something so stupid? You're going to interrupt that old default and you're going to insert something that's positive. Because that is the work of doing a mindset reset. It's not a one and done. It's something you do all day long because you are fighting against a lifetime of limiting beliefs.
Optimism allows for darkness to exist. Optimism allows for reality to be there. Optimism allows for us to have good days and bad days. Optimism allows us to have setbacks. If you say be positive, that disallows a setback. That disallows you to wake up in the morning and feel you don't want to do the day. Optimism allows for reality. And I think that's really important. That I'm not sure it's important for us to be positive right now, but it is definitely important for us to be optimistic.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit. And you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.
That there are people out here that could be more successful, but you have thought your way into a depression. You have thought your way into gravitating and moving into the direction of anything and anybody that's negative. Everything about your life that you've decided that you've wanted for yourself is so negative, but yet you're expecting to produce positive results. The outcome of your life and your career is based on the choices that you've made. For every level, there's another devil. Get off the pity potty. It's your season. It's your moment. Right now. The question is, are you just going to look at this video and decide, wow, that was some powerful shit, and do the same thing?